On this edition of Forever Home, we're talking 𝗗𝘂 backsplash, new flooring going in, beautiful 7¼ inch OG baseboard. It's a gorgeous 60-degree day here in the middle of December in Pennsylvania. Crazy things are happening here. Let's take you inside and show you what's going on. Here we go. So we're continuing our work here in beautiful Avondale, Pennsylvania on this complete first floor sort of renovation project that we've been assisting our customer with. So if you remember from our last video, we were putting on our solid surface countertop is done and complete. Today, we had our tile crew in here and we started working on the gorgeous tile backsplash. This is gonna be a 3x12 subway tile with a little bit of texture to it. This is coming along nicely. All the tile is in. I have the box extenders installed, ready to go on the electric to help bring them out and keep them up to code where they should be. And tomorrow we'll be coming in with the grout and sort of finishing this off. So this is going real well. The carpet guys came through and we had our team get the carpet installed here in the master bedroom and then also over in the guest bedroom. And then what's left, starting tomorrow, in the meanwhile while we're doing grout, we're also going to be removing all of the vinyl floor, all the rest of this carpet, and we're going to be going through here complete with luxury vinyl plank from one end to the other. Going to look beautiful. Now, when that's done, we had a sort of a last minute audible called by the interior designer, was talking with our client and said, you know what would look really nice in here? Give you a view from the front of the house. So as you're looking through the space, all this is gonna be LVP tomorrow. The hardwood's coming out, the carpet's coming out, luxury vinyl plank all the way through. She said, you know what would be really nice was if instead of this 3¼ very simple casing that you've got down here on the floor for the baseboard, what if we were to put in some 6-inch OG molding baseboard, some real tall stuff. And so our customer called us and we jumped through a couple quick hoops to get some measurements, figure out pricing for her, gave her a quote, and she said, yeah, let's do it. So we're doing a quick change order to the contract. We're going to, instead of installing quarter round against the existing, we're going to, when we're putting the floors in, we're actually gonna take all the old baseboard off, and that would allow us to run the LVP all the way to the wall, and then we can put the new 7¼ baseboard in. So we've actually staged down in the basement, or started that process so that we can start pre-painting some of that baseboard. We'll get it pre-painted that way. When the guys nail it on, all we have to do is nail fill where the nails are, sand that, and then touch up paint the individual areas. We're not cutting in paint down against carpet, down against LVP, because I just don't like cutting against flooring. I'd much prefer to have it pre-painted when we go in. I think it leaves a nicer, prettier job and allows us to work a little bit faster, more efficiently, helps keep your cost in line for where you'd like to see those. So this is our new carpet here in the front guest room, and that has been vacuumed and looks beautiful now. So step one, and then the next step is going to be coming all the way through with the LVP. So down here in the basement, we set up a little bit of a painting area, and we're going to have to get a few more sawhorses and some other space set up with 17 pieces of lumber, 16 feet long each, 8 inches wide. We don't quite have enough space on our 8-foot wide lumber here to get all the painting done, but we did get everything moved in. We have it facing up right side up, and they're going to let it just kind of sit here and get temperature acclimated from being outside of the lumber yard. So we'll get this set up. We'll probably set up another painting area back here in the corner, and then that's going to allow us to pre-paint all of this in the basement and then bring it upstairs as we're ready to cut it and install it and put it in place. And where do the guys set up the cutting in the garage, or where do they set the cutting up down here? You know, it's an unfinished basement. We could put some plastic in against that back wall and cut down here. That may be an option as well, and just save some time and some trips going up and down the stairs. We'll see what we decide to do whenever we get to that point and what the temperature's like, how warm things are. So we'll get this spaced out so that our guys can come in here and get the stuff pre-painted. So when it comes time to do the install, we're ready to rock and roll. So the other thing that we're getting into with replacing the baseboard is our homeowner has these lovely spring stoppers everywhere around the house. And so when we're gonna hit the baseboard off, she wanted us to put those back on. She said, well, I don't really have any young kids running around the house. We're pretty gentle on the doors. So we offered these type of clips here that we can install on the top hinge plate of each door. And that way we don't have these ugly pieces of brass down here that you're constantly kicking your feet on, whatever else. This will act as a stopper to keep you from running the handle and punching a hole in the drywall. So we've got a large pack of these on orders. Most of the hinges in here are brass. The front and the back door, satin nickel. Go figure. So we're gonna we get the satin nickels in hand. We're ordering in a large quantity of the brass ones to do the rest of them, and then that piece will be ready to rock and roll. The other thing that we're gonna do is, as the interior designer was looking at the space and how things are set up, the fan is not exactly centered symmetrical in the room. So she's gonna have us move that over, kind of centered in front of the television and the seating space, and over at the back a little bit, and then we're gonna drywall patch up this hole, and that way when the painter comes through and paints everything, it's all gonna match. It's gonna be beautiful, and then that's done before they come in to do that painting work. So that's gonna be something that's gonna happen in the next phase as well. We have crew back in here doing the baseboard, but we're gonna get the flooring done first. We'll get that taken care of, and then we'll set up our dust control and do this, just because of how things got scheduled and the materials that are here and the other jobs that we're presently working on right now. So that fan's gonna get taken up and centered much more in that space, which will be pretty cool looking. So that's the update today on this edition of Forever Home from Avondale, Pennsylvania. If we can help solve a problem for you, give our team a call weekdays, 9:30 in the morning until 2 in the afternoon. They're standing by to answer the phone at 484-748-0008. Choose option 2 for 𝗗𝘂 𝗗𝘂𝘀, your full-service construction and renovation company and extension 2 for new projects. If you're watching on Facebook, you can like this video, share it with your friends, reach out to us hitting that Contact Us button right up there on the contact photo, the cover photo. Take a photo of what's bugging you, what problem we can solve for you, send it right to us, to our team. That is the fastest way to get a hold of us. Nothing that we don't do. Roofing, siding, windows, doors, decks. Renovate your kitchen, make over your master bathroom, finish your basement, plumbing, electrical, drywall, spackle, paint, build your custom dream home, addition, or garage. There's nothing our team doesn't do. Let us know what we can assist you with. If you're watching on YouTube, please like this video, hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get updated of all of our new content that's coming out 2 or 3 times a week. And as you're beginning to watch our videos, we're hoping that you're learning some of the questions that you need to ask when you're interviewing a contractor to find out who knows what they're talking about and who's just blowing smoke. Thanks so much for joining us here on this edition of Forever Home. Remember, we're finished with it. You're gonna be proud to say it's not just done. It was 𝗗𝘂𝘀. We'll catch you next time. Bye for now.